No.
One or two?
I rarely eat fruit at all, and veg.
Usually, yeah. I drink a lot of juice and eat a lot of vegetables. So.
I'd say most days probably I fall short of that. I try to eat quite a bit of fruit and veg, but don't know if I manage the 5 a day every day. Well, I think most often I'll buy like a newspaper, but I also sometimes end up getting pretty much everything I need. Like, I'll get a sandwich if I don't have time to stop for a full lunch.
Normally like bottled water and stuff for lectures, the odd sandwich or magazines, stuff like that, just out of convenience.
Fruit juice, yops, and reduced sandwiches. Nothing with meat in though, because you never trust meat that's gone out of date. Yeah.
The campus shop is the main food store within the university and supplies all the basic needs for everyday student life. Seeing as nutrition is an important factor in our lives, we went to investigate exactly what our students feel about what is to offer on the campus, and also what they feel about the location of various supermarkets within a short distance of the university. The university has 4 colleges which all offer food for students. Each college offers food on some level, either it being snacks or full meals. The colleges on campus include Rutherford, Elliott, Darwin and Keynes. We interviewed 2 students, one from the first year and one from the second year, and compared their diets.
Hi, my name's David. I'm a first year student at the University of Kent.
Do you think you have a healthy diet?
Yeah, but probably not during the days I actually spend at uni. The weekends I usually go home, so I eat alright then. And if I'm down in town with my mates, I'll eat alright, but not while I'm on campus.
Do you go shopping in the shops in Canterbury Town? Like Tesco's and all that?
I do. I don't go to Tesco's very often. Usually go to like the butchers or just to like smaller shops which are closer, because they're quite far away, all the supermarkets.
What are your views on the takeaways in town?
They're awful. Canterbury Town, I've never had takeaways like them. They're absolutely awful and they're ridiculously expensive as well.
How often do you think you buy takeaways?
This term I've done well. I haven't bought a single takeaway this term, I don't think. Last term I didn't do too good though. I was eating quite a lot last term. Yeah, the first term I was eating probably 1 or 2 a week, definitely. Yeah.
Canterbury is well known for its nice restaurants and historic culture, but is also flooded with fast food takeaways. For example, Westgate, Okabasi, Munchies, Food and Drink, Food Express, Jasper's and Direct Pizza.
Hi, my name's Niall. I'm a second year student at the University of Kent.
Do you think you have a healthy diet at the moment?
Not healthy as such. It could be healthy, I guess, but it's not a particularly unhealthy diet.
I think the students eat mostly, I don't say junk food, but they don't eat, usually they tend to eat mostly things already made food, such as burgers, fries, takeaways, and I don't think that's very good for the health.
How often would you say you buy takeaways?
I'd only really buy a takeaway if I've been on a night out. Once every 2 weeks maybe.
Okay, do you usually cook meals for yourself?
Yeah, pretty much every day.
And on a holiday, healthy meals? Or?
It depends really. I usually just use what food I have available. I'll try to keep them as healthy as possible.
For a healthy diet, is first try to cut down on fat. Buy low, lean meat cuts. Trim the fat of meat when you're eating. Grill, boiled or bake rice and fry. Try to eat more fiber, such as more fruits and veg. Try to cut down other amount of salt and sugary food.
Do you think the university does well not to have fast food places on campus?
Yeah, I think it's quite important not to give people a temptation of getting that kind of food after a night out, because a lot of people would do it and it is very unhealthy stuff.
Your problem is your lifestyle. You go out daytime, you go out, friends, socialize, you don't get time. But really, it's cheaper to eat at home than outside of it.
Do you go shopping in the shops in Canterbury, like Tesco's or Sainsbury's?
Yeah, mostly Sainsbury's and Asda. To be honest, I haven't really used Tesco's that much.
And do you think there are enough supermarkets in close range of the university?
Well, they've got the main 3 so that's a pretty good choice. But I suppose it could be something a little bit closer because it is quite a distance to travel.
Finally, are you concerned about your diet in any way?
No, I know it probably could be healthier, but I'm not concerned. I don't think I'm going to get a heart attack or anything like that anytime soon.
Do you think that the camp shop has a variety of...
Yeah, for what it is, it's got like the necessities and stuff. If you need anything more than this, then yeah, you're shopping in the wrong place really. They've got what you need for like living on campus.
Do you think they have enough variety in this section?
Not really. I mean, I went in there last night for some terra salata and they didn't have any.
I'm Vicky Walshat and I'm studying at the University of Canterbury. I'm student staff, temporary staff, so I'm contracted for a minimum 4 hours a week.
What are your views on students, what students buy on a regular basis?
From my experience this year, I've mainly been working during sort of the university day. So most of the stuff people have been buying has been sort of sandwiches, lunch type things, but at the weekends it tends to be sort of ready meals, dinner type things, milk, bread, the basics really.
Do you think it's a good idea for the camp shop to promote fruit and vegetables?
I do think it is, yeah, because there isn't really anywhere else on campus that kind of does sell raw fruit and vegetables. Most of the other outlets on campus are cooked food, and things like apples and bananas, I've noticed a lot of people do buy them as a really quick, cheap snack.
Our survey said that 65% of people who use the campus shop only go in for essentials such as cigarettes, sandwiches and newspapers. Do you think the shop sells enough nutritional food?
In terms of fruit and vegetables, it probably does. I mean, we could probably sell more, but it all depends on storage. If we can't shift our fruit and vegetables, then we have to waste a lot of that, and that's not cost effective from our point of view. I mean, it would be nice if we could have more choice, but it's what people want rather than what we'd like to sell.
How do you think the university, in your opinion, can help students to have a better diet? Promotions and things like that?
I think is the best way is just has to, whenever someone joins universities, they have to be given leaflets or education how to eat proper food so they can study well. I think is they tend not to. I think they need better have a dietitian, probably have a dietitian to go to the universities to educate their students what to eat and what not to eat. All I can say nowadays is easier. If someone wants to live well, they can. There's so much food around, and it's not just English food. There's such a load of varieties of type of food, continental, Asian food or American, all sorts of food. It's very multiracial type of food, and everybody enjoy it. If there's no variety, people will tend to eat just fish, and we're going to eat just burgers. But food has seemed like the General River trying to do at school. He's trying to implement in the idea that it won't be that costly. You just have to know what to eat and what not to eat.